You should sit down now. Mm. Welcome in. Welcome into the studio at Two Girls Treasure. I'm Diane Pruitt. I hope you are doing super duper today. Come on in. It is Paint Therapy Thursday. We're going to wind down the week with a really easy, simple project in 3 steps, 3 quick, easy steps. We're going to make this lamp beautiful again. It has an amazing shape. It has a beautiful texture and it needs a beautiful life. So we're going to do that. I tested it. It does work. When we get done, we're going to need to put a new piece of felt on the bottom so it doesn't scratch anything. And then we can put a light bulb and a lampshade on it and it'll be amazing. I don't know how well you can see. This is so dirty. It has spots all over it. It's yucky. We can fix this. Are you ready? The little scritching you hear? Well, that's the girls in here. They're doing their job this morning. All of the boards that they measured, marked, and painted 3 sides have been cut, and they are working to smooth those edges. Let's peep in on them real quick and see what their work is today. Let's see if I can get you to them. Yes. We'll just take everything apart. Oh, there we go. An entire bucket load. They are working hard. They're going to sand and smooth those edges out. And when they get done, we're going to start creating some beautiful ornaments. Let's tip down. Let's take a good look at this lamp and let's get started. We're in our Regency era still, so we're going to use our Regency Plum Rethunk Junk Paint by Laura. This is going to be absolutely stunning. Oh, go help. That's a lot of littles. When you hear stay together, go together. That's important. All right. Company has come in, so I'm really thankful that we have the girls this morning. And we're going to start with our first step, our Rethunk Junk Paint by Laura prep. Every job we do starts with our prep, and we prep to clean, degloss, and prepare our surface for adhesion of the paint. This one product does all 3 things all at the same time. I'm going to spray the whole shebang. We're going to let it run down. There is really no such thing as using too much prep. So make sure that you liberally spray your project. You want maximum clean and you want maximum stick-to-itness. So spray it well. Get the oil, get the dirt, get the fingerprints, get the age off. We're going to refresh this and make it a more beautiful piece. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I love a good paint therapy session. You know, there's so much going on in the world. We need to just refocus our energy into something positive, fun. I see so many opportunities for the pattern on this lamp. This would have made a good black and white Mackenzie Childs inspired piece. This would make a beautiful blue and white beach tone. You know, maybe that's what we need to do, but I'm really stuck on this Regency with this lamp. So I think that's where we'll go. The beautiful thing is if we change our mind, all we have to do is paint it again, because we don't use wax to finish our products. All we have to do is paint it. If it sits for a little while, you can spray it with another good liberal coat of prep and it'll be ready to go again. Now, it's clean It's very clean and it looks so much better than it did before. I'm going to grab one of my turntables because that's what we're going to want this to sit on so that we can do the spinny thing and click it around. We have one right here. I'll move our sparkle shinies and we will use this surface, one of my favorite Lazy Susans. There we go. And that way we can turn it and it'll be easier to get to. I absolutely love the shape of this. I think it's going to look stunning in Regency Plum. So let's get to it. Give it a good shake up. And I can tip you down a little bit more so that you can see the whole lamp. There we go. Ah, this would look good in an orange, black and white, blue and white, red and white, red, any color combination you could imagine. But you know what? I think we're going to be gorgeous in Regency Plum. Let's take a look. Let's see if we love it as much as I think we're going to love it. Are you ready for this? What do you think? That's a big difference right there. Let's keep going. I like this. This color is so regal. It is a go with everything in your home kind of color. It's not a neutral. We don't do a ton of neutrals. I had a really special customer yesterday tell me I like eclectic and I like moody eclectic. And you know what? We do that. And this is definitely eclectic. It is not your normal sand beige. It's a beautiful, rich plum color. And it will last for generations like this. I don't know if you're still in your Bridgerton era or not, but what a difference a day makes. Just a little bit of paint changes your world and makes it a little happier. That's a lot of chattering going on out there. Now, next week, we won't be here in the morning. So make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel so you'll get notifications. Next week is Vacation Bible School, and I'm teaching science and crafts. So if you're local and you have littles, register now at First Baptist Church in Florence for our Emerald Crossing Vacation Bible School event. And like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you know when I get back in here in the afternoon next week, you'll know when I'm live. I will announce, and we'll do the best we can to get our tutorials live because this is a lot of fun. I like our format. I hope you do too. And I love some of the beautiful projects we take the time to create with you. I hope somewhere in there you found your inspiration. I'm going to paint around the cord, not on it. And if I get some on it, I can just wipe it clean. By the way, this lamp does work. I tested it right before we went live, put a bulb in, turned it on, and we had light. It was beautiful. So this is going to look amazing. And I have an idea for our lampshade to go with. So maybe we'll create that on Monday for Mixology Monday afternoon, because we will not be here in the morning on Monday. We will be at the Emerald Crossing at First Baptist Church. I hope you can join us there. All right, I'm going to stand up so I can do this cap, and I'm going to go ahead and turn the fan on high so we can dry this, and then I'll go around and check my ridges and edges to be sure I don't have any drips or runs or pooling. Just a nice simple first coat. We don't need to try to cover it in one coat. It's not necessary. And trying to cover in just one coat usually puts too much material on the surface too quickly. And then you end up with a weak paint finish. We don't want a weak paint finish. We want a strong paint finish. So we are going to do this. We're going to do this well. First coat, let it dry. Second coat, coverage. And then we will determine what sealant we're going to utilize for the finish. And that's what we're going to go for. Absolutely beautiful. All right, check for drips and runs all the way around. Because we have ridges, we want to make sure that they're not lost. We don't want any fluffy spots. And I think we've got this. Just need to let it dry. Quick and easy. Look at that. We changed this so quickly. I know I don't have it straight on the... There we go. Now that spins and looks better. But look what one coat did. How regal. This would look stunning in black, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness, how beautiful that would be. But I do love my Regency Plum. This color is so amazing. Absolutely love it. Love it. All right, we'll spin to dry. Interesting. Interesting that YouTube is feeding me my own tutorials. That's funny. That's so funny. I hope you saw the beautiful image of our sun catcher on our Facebook page last night. Once it was completed, I took it outside so the sun could catch the beautiful array of colors and shot a little video of it. If you are not on our Facebook page, make sure you follow us so that you can catch all of the completed projects there. This is drying really nicely. It's hard to believe you can actually watch paint dry, but with Rethink Junk paint and you throw a fan on it, you're going to dry rather quickly. It will level and it will look amazing. I love this. Absolutely love this. So we have, I want to do 10 more projects while I'm standing here waiting. I know you're waiting for me to finish too. So I tell you what, I do have something else that I want to get done. Let's see where they put them. Out. The girls put them out. Oh, I put them out. Here we go. This. I want to use this one. A nice little curved piece. So cute. You know what? It's kind of like our sunrise, sunset, isn't it? We could almost do another one. I'll leave that for that. I will leave that for that. We'll grab another board. I want a squarish one. There we go. Yes, yes. I want a squarish one. We're going to set this right here to dry. This is part of our reclamation of lumber that we want to save and make beautiful again. You know, oh, these fit perfect. I love that. We could put a smallish board in this. I may not want to use this one either. Isn't it crazy how you see a project and then you see so many things you can do with it, and you don't want to use it for one thing because you know you can use it for another? That's this piece right here. Everything good? So sweet. So sweet. Oh, this one. All right, I found one I can live with using. I love this because it has the handle on it, and we can go this way. And I believe what we can do is take our beautiful casting with HydroCast, and we can mount that on that board, and we'll need a color behind it. And it almost looks like a door entry. Now, this board is crooked, so we're probably going to need the girls to measure and mark it. And I think this needs to be in a grayish finish. I want something that'll really, of course, we're working with our Regency. Let's see what that looks like together. If we're going to be in our Regency era, we need to just be all the way in it, don't we? Oh, I think that would look lovely together, don't you? The colors are fabulous. I think that looks great. So let's dip a little. Let's smooth this. Just like mold sets, make sure when you're doing a paint project you have something waiting in the wings, so that while you're waiting for the paint to dry, you have something else prepared. And in the studio, we always have at least 10 different projects that are waiting in the wings. At least 10. I'm sure we could conjure up more if we really looked at it. If you want to learn how to use Rethunk Junk paint products, we offer our traditional legacy workshop called Smalls on Saturday. It's the last Saturday of the month, just about every month of the year. You'll find it on our website. If you need to do a virtual session, we can do that too. You know what? The technology makes it so simple to connect now that there's no reason we cannot. So if you need a little bit of assistance, let's get together and talk about how we can make that happen. I went heavy on the coverage on this. Don't ask me why. I just did. But we'll go ahead and now we really have to let that dry. But that's going to be a great project piece. So we'll scoot that completely out of the way. Our lamp base is almost ready for another coat. So we'll take this, and I guess I really didn't need to put my brush in water, but I did anyway. 19 minutes in, and our lamp is almost dry. Just a little bit more toward the top side, of course. And our bottom side's drying really nicely. What do you think about Regency Plum? This is part of our Heritage collection of paint products from Rethunk Junk Paint by Laura. There we go. We'll sip of coffee. The hardest thing about doing a live tutorial is waiting for the paint to dry, because you absolutely have to make sure that it is dry before you paint. If it's not, what you're going to do is pull the paint product that you have on there. You'll start brushing up and it'll lift itself, and we don't want that to happen. So we really want to make sure this is good and dry before we start again. Our dry time with Rethunk Junk Paint under ideal temperature conditions, very low humidity, 50, 60, 70 degrees, is that it takes about 15 minutes in between coats. I hate to waste your time watching paint dry, but Paint Therapy Thursday is not about being in a hurry to start to finish a project right now. We worked so hard all week to bring you a lot of active projects. Paint Therapy Thursday is our opportunity to wind down with you, paint something, and relax in it. It is paint therapy. The only thing we do on Thursday is we paint something. And I have some big pieces to paint. It's just not time to drag them into the limelight. Not quite time. I see just a little bit of moisture around the top edge. So I'm going to keep the fan on, and we're going to go ahead. When you test for dryness, use the back of your hand. We're still damp right here. Use the back of your hand or the back of your fingers. Don't use your fingertips, because if you do, that's the impression you're going to leave on your surface. Your back of your hand or your back of your fingertips are smoother, and you won't leave marks. You might get paint on your hand, but it washes. All right, I'll put my glasses on. Since this is the finished coat, I'm going to make nice, long, smooth strokes. And I'm going to go one section at a time. Not an overabundance of paint on the brush, but an abundance so that it covers. Because this is our cover coat. The first coat is your good solid base coat. It's what sticks the paint to the surface. But look at the difference. Look how rich that is. It's so beautiful. And we can embellish it later if we want to. The other beautiful thing about using Rethunk Junk Paint by Laura is because it's a water-based acrylic and we do not use waxes, even if we glaze, it's not the final action. If we want to come back in and embellish with some gold foils or some gold transfers, we have that opportunity because we haven't used anything that's a resist on the surface. Waxes are resists. I know some beautiful velvet finishes can be accomplished with wax, but waxes last. Waxes always last. So if you wax and you have any intention of adding any other embellishments, do not wax until you're completely finished. Rethunk Junk Paint by Laura is a water-based acrylic with a resin infusion. This will not chalk or fade over time. And to repaint it, You just simply prep it again and paint it again. That's all you have to do. And if you want to add embellishments after that, all you have to do is add them. Three simple steps: prep it, paint it, and then protect it. A lamp usually doesn't get excessive wear, but if you have it near a window, your lamp can discolor. And I think that's what happened to this one. It just got old. It didn't get cleaned really well because it has a textural surface. So it just got very dingy. That sandy taupe color got very dingy over time. And just a nice light-handed coat of paint changes everything about this. And one more swipe and we are back around to our start. And we are finished. Look at that beautiful paint. This is Regency Plum from Rethunk Junk Paint by Laura. Let's do the top. Do our cap up here on the top so that it is covered with our finish coat as well. Quick and easy, y'all. You can take an hour of your time and you can change your decor. You don't have to go spend a lot of money to buy brand new. Spend a little bit of money on a paint color that you love. Change your decor and you'll change the whole vibe in your household. If you're still in your Bridgerton era, investigate our Heritage Collection. It's a beautiful collection of rich jewel-toned finishes. Absolutely lovely finishes. And you can make your home any vibe you want. Just change your colors. Recycle, reuse, reduce your waste, and reduce your expenses. Furniture and decor can get very expensive, and if you're tired of it and you need a change, just grab a paintbrush, grab your favorite color of Rethunk Junk Paint by Laura, a bottle of prep, and you can change your life. Just like that, in less than an hour. We did this lamp in 30 minutes, and this was a rush job. This was a rush job. But in between laundry loads, you can make your home more beautiful again. Thanks for being here with me this morning. The girls are racking up some sanded blocks, and we're getting ready to put some more paint on them, and then we'll start embellishing those and have some ready for you to do your workshops and come in the studio and have some fun. I'm Diane Pruitt. We're in the studio at Two Girls Treasure. The girls are with us, Sam and Ariel, doing their job today. Come by and see them, support them. They're teenagers working for a living. How about that? Y'all have a beautiful day. Enjoy yourselves. Have a beautiful weekend. Remember, we won't be here in the morning Monday through Friday next week. We will do our best to get in the studio next week in the afternoons. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get the notifications when we do go live. And I hope to see you then. Bye, y'all.